Good. I'm at beautiful Walter Hall Park in the gorgeous League City, basically a suburb of Houston, Texas. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I trust you're going to enjoy yourself, and I appreciate it in advance that you will be sticking around until the very end. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe and paw the bell. But before I digress more, let me go over this. So I wanted to bring my dogs out here for a peaceful, serene walk, because at the end of the day, today's been a stressful day, yes? And may I tell you, I need to be comforted. And I want to make it very clear to people that I'm a dog trainer, but before I was a dog trainer, I was a dog lover. So I want to tell you the truth, yes? One of my issues with other dog trainers is the way they feel you have to be militant with your dogs all the time, especially on walks. Good wait. I like to think of walks as an invitation to dance. Good. Go bananas. Beautiful. So, when you invite or ask somebody to dance with you, you're asking them with the hopes that you will have an enjoyable time. You want to take your dog out for a walk, and you just want to take your dog out for a walk because you want to make that motherfucker listen to you, then guess what? That's not the right reason to take your dog out for a walk. It should be enjoyable. A lot of times, you know, dog owners feel entitled to a dog almost being a slave to them. Oh my goodness, good. See, he's so handsome. Look at that. He knows there's leash laws out here. He came up to me for me to put the leash on him. Man, I tell you, this is an amazing dog, but he understands that I appreciate him. So I never want him to feel as if he owes me anything. You know, a lot of times as parents, we're guilty of this, yes? You know, you look at your child and you're like, don't you know how much your mom and I have worked? Don't you know how much we've done for you? Don't you know we brought you into this world? Well, a lot of people feel like this about the dogs. And you know, I feel about it this way. Good, Esau. Handsome, my love. I'm not going to want to ask them to do anything, okay? I just want them to enjoy themselves. So if he would have sat right there, then that would be perfectly all right. Well, you know, I know for a fact that, you know, if I were being told, hey, you know what I did? You know, we brought you into this world. Don't you know we brought you into this world? Well, perhaps. But in Scripture it says that I sat beside the Lord as a little child and I was good, daily his delight. So if I had to guess, it's not so much that you brought me into the world, but more that I desired it. And the Lord heard my desire, and through his will, I became desire. And that desire manifested itself as a twinkle in my dad's eye, a lustful twinkle, when he laid his eyes upon my mother. And that was the way, perhaps, I was brought into the world, yes? Maybe it was I that wanted it all along. So in this situation here, I'm the one that wants to go on this dance with my dogs. And look how lovely they're doing. Now, I will tell you, these dogs have extensive training. But more than training, they have unbelievable amount of exposure to the good work theory, the wow moments, and the other laws and theories that I talk about on this channel all the time. And again, they can do no wrong. I don't expect them to do shit. I just want them to enjoy themselves. How fucking cute. Okay? So if you have a puppy and you have a dog and you have that mentality of, I brought you into this world, remember that at the end of the day, instead of looking at it that way, you need to look at it in a joyful way. At the end of the day, all of us, under it all, are joy. And I prove it to you. When you made your children, it was joyful. So there's joy inside of us all. And instead of feeling as if a dog, or even a child for that matter, is indebted to you for some reason, and for that reason alone they should listen to everything you have to say, then may I tell you, who wants to be loved like that? I don't know too many people that want to be loved like that. So listen, I'm doing everything right now to promote and encourage my dog's desires. So if I see or feel that they want to go anywhere, I'm trying to look for things that will be interesting for them to smell, If somebody looks upon them and they seem receptive to want to talk to them, then I will for sure allow it. I won't even ask them to sit or anything. I'm not gonna make them do shit. At the end of the day, if you have a Corso, okay, and every time that Corso meets somebody, you're fussing at that dog to say this all the time, to sit and all this shit, that dog's not gonna be willing to pop off if all of a sudden that conversation turns ugly. And what if that conversation turns ugly? Or what if you happen to say something that they disagree with, and instead of just, you know, mentally parting company, it's on, yeah? Fuck that. This motherfucker's gonna light up, I promise you. He's gonna go from looking happy and excited like a big ass Frenchie to a goddamn gargoyle. Rage, yeah? Good. So, I just want them to have an enjoyable time. And because they're so lovely, good, I'm gonna go ahead and do the very naughty thing. Oh, handsome. I'm cutting them off so they can just look around here a little bit. And then I'll put them right back on as soon as somebody gets super uncomfortable about them. Oh, shit. Good. Interestingness. So beautiful. Handsome. They're going to the wrong fucking area. Look how beautiful she is. Hi. So pretty, baby. You finally understood, huh? When I want them to come to me, I'm just going to chant. Good. Handsome. So smart, my love. Good. Ooh, there's fish in there, baby. Oh, let's see what goes in there. So whenever you take your dog out for a walk, it should be viewed upon as a dance. And just as in a dance, sometimes you want to lead. Sometimes you allow your partner to lead. Sometimes it's just a freestyle, free-for-all type of fun, joyful dance. Now don't let your dog walk with you in a way that makes you uncomfortable. If you don't like the dog to be tugging on that leash a little bit, then the first time that dog tugs on that leash a little bit, put the dog at a heel for 50 feet. And then give the dog the law of liberty again. If every time the dog makes you uncomfortable during the walk, good potty, you take away the law of liberty, you force them into a heel for 50 feet or so, and then you give them the law of liberty again, they'll learn just through predicting and habit that you don't like that. But I tell you, it's valuable for your dog to know how to pull. Your Corso out there, I would recommend that you get a harness and let that dog pull you on a skateboard, pull your kid on a safe tricycle or something, supervised. Get your dog to work, get your dog to do some shit, yeah? That way you'll have a happy, thriving Corso. They need experiences. This is why I like taking my training dogs and my personal dogs out for field trips, because they need experience. They need to be able to be out like this. See, look, the proximity of that gentleman over there. I know my dogs aren't going to run off. Now, you shouldn't do this with your dog if you don't have complete and utter off-lead control. And may I tell you, if the first time your dog runs off from you, you say come, and that dog doesn't come to you, then you don't have off-leash control, and you shouldn't put yourself in this situation. Because I could stop these two dogs on a dime. There's so many videos of me doing it. So remember, find your inner joy. Remember the joy that you felt when you first saw that puppy. Each time you take them out for a walk, each time you come home from work, when they approach you, instead of telling them to sit or anything like that, why don't you just chant the phrase, good, come close. And when they come close to you, if they don't jump, maybe just chant good. And look at them, smile, nod your head and lean towards them, and then watch them sit. And when they sit, say, good sit, my love. They'll start to know that, just like that story in the Bible, that you have a blessing to give them. Oh, he's supposed to give us a blessing. And in order to get that blessing, they have to come close. Thank you for the blessing, Esau. But look, I tell you, I came prepared, yeah? I got bags and everything. Good, good, good. Awesome. Good, Esau. Handsome. Oh my goodness. Good, good, good. Handsome. You did that, huh? Good. Come close, my love. Handsome.
So be angry, but sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed. But when they do it, they are intent in the doing. If you are lukewarm, you're told in Scripture, I'll spew you out. Would that you're either hot or cold. But because that you are lukewarm, I will spew you out. You can't do anything if you're lukewarm. You must be intense about it. No matter what you want, but you must be intense about it. For this I was born. For this I came into the world.
Literally cock blocking him. Good.